Hey, welcome back to AJM CSS Hacks. Today I have a bunch of cool stuff for you. So I want to show top 5 CSS hacks I use on my Squarespace e-commerce sites. We all know Squarespace is not really built for e-commerce. They're getting better, but there's still a lot to be desired. So yeah, put some cool tricks together to help customize your e-commerce sites. So diving right in, first one's going to be the quick view styling. So this is something that drives me crazy. I don't know, why Squarespace insists on making things look like this and not giving us options to edit it. This looks like you're on like a different page and it's confusing and I hate it. So that's first and foremost. Now this this CSS is pretty long. But I separated it out into categories so you know what you're doing. So let me first pop that in. You'll see this button has changed. I'll show you where that's at. So quick view button is in here. So you can change this. All these settings to edit this button itself is in here. But once you're inside of it, you'll see that whole styling has changed. So what we have is the X close color. So that's up here. Like in this case, I might want to change it to black. You can see that flip. Background overlay, that's this background overlay back here. So I hate how the normal Squarespace one is completely opaque. I think that is confusing for users. So you can adjust the opacity here. Obviously the color. Lightbox background color, so that's the actual lightbox itself, is here. Quick view button is what I just showed you. So that's when you're hovering on like the product block. Let's see, I did a lot of styling in that one because I wanted to give the option of like, if you have rounded buttons on your site, you can, as with all CSS, you can add whatever you want in here. Add to cart button, that's here. So that's changing the color of that. And then you have your title color, your price color, your excerpt color, view full item link color. So all of that can be changed here. Okay, so that one's good to go. Next is changing your shopping cart text. So a tip on this one, the next two actually, you do need to refresh the page to see this change take place. But let me get some space here and show you how that works. So let me add something to my cart, hop into my cart. Just has the general, it just says shopping cart. So I don't know, I just think that's boring. We can do a lot more with that. So I tend to get rid of that. So we're telling it to hide the title. And then now we're telling it, okay, we want to add this new text. So I've had a client who put in like more of a description here because he does digital products. So, it'll say, hey, when you check out, don't leave that page, your downloads are there, or just anything a little bit more informative. So I'll save, refresh. So again, for this one, you do have to refresh to see it work, and you'll see that new text pop in here. Okay, so similarly, the next one, again, you need to refresh to see this one. I need to remove it from my cart to see this one work. So we're changing this text here. You have nothing in your shopping cart. Again, it's just for me, like making the site feel more custom is always the goal. Like these things are not necessarily like, necessities, but I really like to make it feel more custom. So once our page reloads, of course, this is happening. Okay. There we go. So your new text here. So again, you would just put whatever descriptive text it can be. Like I like to have fun language in my brands. So, you haven't added any awesome products yet, like check that kind of thing. So you can change that to whatever you want. Okay, change product block, price, and title color. So let me get back to the page I was on. So it's always hard working around my little photo in my videos. Okay, so now we're gonna edit. This is actual like product blocks. So I use these a lot on pages. I like to build out like a lot of custom pages rather than just using the regular store all the time. So this is just changing the text colors here. So you can see Sorry, brain's not working. The title just changed. You can change, I said size here. I don't actually have it in there, but you could change that, however you want. Let's see. But sometimes you have to throw an important tag in there. Same for this. What's happening here? So this one should be changing our font color. Let me fix this, sorry. This is for, here we go. I'll update this in the doc. I had two different pieces of CSS for this, and this one is the correct one. But yeah, you can change your font, price, color, size, all of that with this one. Okay, and that'll be updated once I post this. And then lastly, add text after product price. So this one's cool. The usefulness is iffy because, it comes after every single price. Now, I am working on a piece of CSS where like you can target specific products. But for now, like I would use this like this. So if you're, if you want to say $1.99 each or $1.99 starting price or whatever. So you can always add that if you really, if you want some more clarification or just customization that pops up after your pricing. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoy.